Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I was thinking of bringing you along to show you my morning routine with the horses. It is quite mild today and it is winter, so my routine today is going to be different to what it would be like in summer, but I'll bring you along and show you what I do in the winter with them. So I'm walking across to the stables now. I do try and tend to feed them at about the same time every morning. I mean, they get fed earlier on a weekday morning than a weekend, because I do like a lion. Not too much of a lion, I mean, it's only about half an hour difference. And come on there. You might be able to hear them whinnying for me now. I'll show you them. Hi! I don't know whether you can see them. They're usually whinny to me. Oh my gosh, Phil has a massive stable stain on the side of his head. So they've all got their heads out. I've brought Leia as well. They've all got their heads out. Fifi. Cowboy. Phil. He's got a huge stable stain on the side of his head. Don't you, Phil? And Willow. Hi, Willow. So I start off just by opening Cowboy's door because he's a little bit small and can't properly see over the door that well. So he has a little guard here where he can see better over it. Phil's going mad. So I'm having to bend down because I'm actually filming this video by myself, so I've had to rest the camera on something. But I'm going to talk you through their feeding routine to begin with, because that's how I start. I can't lay her by my feet. Leia, come here. I don't know if you can see her. Hi! Say hi to the camera. Say hi. Hi! So she always comes with me to come and do the horses. It's like her thing. We've got 4 dogs and Leia's the only one that won't run off, so she comes out with me all the time to the horses. So we have coloured buckets for them all so that we don't get mixed up. So this one is Willow's because it's tiny, it's really small. This one, they're a bit mucky on the outside. This one is Fifi's, it's pink and she's a girly girl. The light blue one is Phil's and the dark blue is Cowboy's. So I'm going to talk you through what they have. So we give 3 feeds. We give this one, which I'm not really sure what this one is. It's called Cool Mix, and I think it's by H.J. Lee Oaks or by Equestrian. I don't know, but we give that one. That's the Cool Mix. And then we give Bailey's, oh that's upside down. Then we give Bailey's Ease and Excel. Just emptied some of the bag on. Bailey's Ease and Excel. So the Ease and Excel is full of fibres and oils and is particularly good for like stressy horses or trying to get weight on. And Phil particularly, I struggle to keep weight on him. I don't know why. I think it is because he is quite stressy. So we feed him that, and then the others get the Cool Mix. So I will show you how much I give them. So Phil has 1 scoop here of this Ease and Excel. It looks like this. So he has 1 scoop there into the light blue bucket. And then he also has one of these scoops of Alpha A as well. Yeah. So he has 1 scoop also of this Alpha A. And I just try and feed him as much as possible. Sometimes I give him lunch as well, just to try and get his calories up. But his weight's doing okay at the minute since we've put him on this Ease and Excel. So that's Phil. Then we move on to the cool mix, because all the others are on the cool mix. And the others don't struggle with their weight at all. If anything, they are a little bit overweight. So we have 3 different scoops. So this one's the smallest, and this one is Willow's. So this goes into this bucket. Then the second biggest scoop is this blue one. So I give Cowboy 1 scoop of the cool mix. Oh yeah, the cool mix looks like this. And that goes into the dark blue bucket. And then Fifi has 1 scoop of the cool mix, the black scoop of the cool mix. And that's it for them all. So Phil's has Alpha A in it, so I like to give him, just mixing it, I like to give him some water in his as well, just to make it a bit damp and easier for him to eat. So yeah, come with me to give them their feed. They've seen their feeds now, so they're going mad. But I always start by giving Willow hers, because they like routines, and Willow and Fifi are the boss of the yards. Both women. So here's Willow's, and I just put it over the door because her door's so small. Then I give Cowboy his. So he's here. And I just tuck it under her and give it to him like that. Then Phil's looking at his. I'm growing this, Fifi. They really want this. Then I give Fifi hers. Phil has his last because he needs watering. Oh, I can't get it out. 1 second. So then Fifi has hers in her pink bucket. Just down on the floor. And then Phil was he last to arrive to the yard, or was it? No, Cowboy was actually. So I can't even say he gets his last because he was last to arrive. But he just knows that this is the order it goes in. So I'm going to turn the hose pipe on now and fill Phil's feed up with water. So I filled Phil's feed up with water. That's quite a tongue twister. Filled Phil's feed up. And I'm going to give it to him. So he's waited very patiently. You're a good boy, Phil. Okay. I'll just turn it around. He's very happy. Okay, and then secondly, I need to get Phil's and Fifi's hay nets. So it's only those two that have hay nets, because we don't really like to give them hay nets because we like to encourage like natural eating from the ground. But with Phil losing weight, he was walking his haylage around his stable and then not eating it because he'd walked it around his stable. So we put it in a hay net and it's worked miracles. Like, he's already put on weight and I've noticed a difference. And Fifi does the same. To be fair, she doesn't need to put on any more weight. If anything, she needs to lose weight. But I'm going to but I've put hers in as well because she was just walking it around. It was just a bit of a pain to muck out, so not ideal. But I'm going to get their hay nets, fill them up, give them to them, and then the other two, Cowboy and Willow, just have their haylage thrown over the door. So at the minute I just have two hay nets. So the blue is Phil's and the red is Fifi's, because like girl and boy. And I'm going to fill them up. I don't fill them up all the way during the daytime because, well, particularly not Fifi's, because I'm trying to restrict what she's eating. But yeah, I'm going to fill them up and give them to them. And then lastly, I give Willow a handful of haylage and Cowboy a little bit more, and just put it on the floor so that they can eat it naturally. So during the winter, there's Phil. So during the winter, I like to make sure that they're eating all their haylage and getting enough calories and enough nutrients, and the grass in the fields, there's just hardly any of it at the minute. The fields are so muddy. So I don't like them to stay in all day, but I still like to make sure that they're eating enough. So I turn them out at about 2 o'clock. They go out for about 3 hours and get to play and things, but I've still made sure that they've eaten enough, and then the rest of the time they're eating constantly throughout the night and throughout the day. So that works well. And then obviously I'll ride in the morning as well if I'm riding. So I fed them and I've given them their haylage. Next is to muck them out. So when I muck them out in the mornings, I pick everything up and I put all the clean stuff back on the bank. So then when it comes to the evening, it's not as much of a task, and I can just pick up everything that's on the floor and then pull the banks back down to give them a nice clean bed. So that's what I'm going to do now. I forgot to add, I do like to bring them out of their stables whilst I'm mucking them out, just because it means I can get the job done quicker, and I can get the job done quicker. Phil. And he's really wanting to go out in the field right now. I can get the job done quicker, and it means that they can get back to eating sooner, so it's better. It's probably also safer as well, especially when there's someone filming me mucking out, and a horse in here. He's wild today. now I finished mucking out, I'm going to bring Phil back into his stable and do the rest of them. I'm not going to show you me doing the rest of them because that's a bit boring. But I'm going to bring him back in, put this on the muck heap. As you can see, the stable is all clean on the floor now. So he can stay like this for the day, and then when it comes to evening, I can just pick up what's there and pull the banks down. Almost had another runaway pony. So thank you so much for watching my morning routine video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of, if you enjoyed it, and if you could give it a like and subscribe to my channel as well, that'd be great. Thank you so much.